Snoopy's robot boats are still using the old pickaxe computer, but this is the MicroMite that we've discovered back in 2017, and it's much easier to program, so a lot of our experimental stuff is that. The pictures I've taken are hopefully may help people like Mick Galveston work out how we wired it together, but the reason I'm doing it as I am is that anybody might better do the same. And so this is one put in a little container years ago, and it's running at the moment, connected to a GPS, text to speech just for testing, and a standard servo. The important thing is all the black and red wires are carrying the standard 5 volts power, and it's also common to the signals, such as going to the text to speech, just used for testing, RS232, and standard 4800 baud NMEA GPS data. It's just that the actual connections are in there, and I believe this particular one the GPS connected in just there. The software I've made public as well, and if we disconnect this from power, it may not be so easy to do. Holding the camera, on startup the software waggles the servo, then it speaks the version 18 October, whenever that was, 2017 probably, and then when the GPS starts tracking,
7 miles, 351, left 123,
which is indicated by the flash in red, the software recognises the GPS is tracking, uses the information from it, such as its position, and by default it starts up to the nearest waypoint for testing, which is Bray Lake, 7 miles away.
7 miles, 351, left 37.
So this is the control loop, checking the GPS, calculating the range, direction, and because the unit is not moving, it's just random what the GPS velocity information is, so the direction it says you have to steer is random, but at least this shows that it's all working, because you've got regular servo movements. And of course, even if you didn't have one of these, which tend to be relatively expensive, text to speech, then everything else would still work on this one, for example. Good day, mates. I guess I'll have to put this on the MicroMite page. Here's some guys that are on there, and perhaps a small clip of the Australian MicroMite steering the boat around Bray Lake. Launch. That will also probably right. That's working then, is it? Is the video running? Do you think? Oh, typical, he's got a phone call now. It's probably his wife chasing him up. Yeah. He's about to launch a boat. Here we go. This is what you call multitasking. Right. We can probably listen in to what he's saying on the phone. Whatever you like, Dick. Right, there it goes. Well, that'll do for that. You can look at the original video if you want to on the MicroMite page.
7 miles, 351. Left 117. 7 miles, 351. Left 93.